Right, so hello and welcome to what is not a Minecraft video for probably the first time in quite a while. What we're doing in this is playing through Broken Sword 2, Smoking Mirror. This was the first game that I ever played through all the way through on the PC. Released in 1996, as you can see right here. Oops, no, right here. Yeah, it's a fairly standard sort of point and click adventure game. And, well, from what I remember, it's sort of one of the best games I've ever played, to be honest. It's got pretty much what you'd want from an adventure game. It's got a good story, witty, clever dialogue. It's not too long, not just sitting and watching cutscenes like quite a lot of games tend to do. So yeah, it's brilliant. Hopefully it's as good as I remember it to be. I haven't quite decided if I want to play the remastered version or the classic original. I'll probably go with the classic version. Because that's just what I remember, and I think that'll be a bit more fun. If it runs well, that is. I guess we'll see about that once we get onto it. What else am I going to say? Oh yeah, I'll put a link to this page on GOG, goodoldgames.com, where you can buy this, because as you can see there, it's $5.99, which is what, about £3.50. So it's an absolute bargain, and from what I remember, it's pretty damn brilliant. The first one is even cheaper, and there's also the third one, which is a bit more modern, and there's a fourth which isn't on the GOG, I don't think. And if I remember rightly, there was a fifth one announced, which I'm quite excited for, because all four so far I've enjoyed playing all the way through. They're brilliant. Anyway, so that's enough of me rambling. I think the next thing I'm going to do is roll the trailer for the game, because frankly it's hilarious. I don't know how many of you will have seen a game trailer from 1996, but the budget is a lot lower than it is today. Essentially it's a guy talking, and the reason I'm showing it is because the man who's doing the voiceover has the best voice you've ever heard. I think he sounds like someone from a cartoon character that I can't, a character from a cartoon that I can't quite remember. You should probably know what I mean when you hear it, but anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Trailer, then intro sequence to game. That's not like a note, I'm just introducing it. Okay, good.
The team that brought you the highly acclaimed Broken Sword is proud to announce an even darker adventure. Revolution Software proudly presents Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. Intrepid adventurers George and Nico become embroiled in another mysterious quest as they venture far from the safety of civilization into the heart of an ancient darkness. Torment, terror, sacrificial rituals and bloody massacre are unearthed beneath a veil of Mayan mystery. Kidnap, stolen treasures, ruthless drug barons and political intrigue are the least of their worries, as divine forces threaten to engulf mankind. Nerve, cunning, and guile are essential in order to conquer this powerful adventure so breathlessly exciting, it's guaranteed to leave you with a pounding heart. Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror, released September 1997 on PC, CD-ROM.
Right, so as you probably spotted, I went for the remastered version in the end, so I've just loaded it up, fiddled with the settings, I'm going to go to New Game. Unfortunately, it's not been remastered into widescreen, but what can you do? Anyway, intro. This brings back memories.
must be the place. Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for
Original
nearly
voices,
6 months.
fantastic. Sorry, I
I
spoke
wanted
over.
to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
George! Name's George, by the way. This boy. God, this is tense. Okay, so here we go. That was the intro. I've been dumped right in the game. So the remastered version apparently has redrawn graphics, or improved graphics. Because I did try out the classic version, and everything looked just a bit more pixely than it does, if that makes any sense. Also there's a new UI, which is a little bit worrying, because the interface that they had before was pretty good. And also they've added facial animations, which is also a bit worrying because they might look ridiculous. Anyway, I think he says something, and then we get to click on something. No? Do I just have to... Oh, there we go, now I'm in the game. Ah, right, so it's very different to how it was before. So I can interact with the bookcase. If I right click, I should inspect it. Yeah.
I glanced over the books,
Oh, there's the
vaguely
animations.
hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck.
So it's kind of got
But
subtitles, which is
I
good.
noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose
Talk, and
block
you won't
of wood.
get to be annoyed at me. So that's the animation. I mean, that's alright. To be honest, I'd prefer to not have that. What does this do? Oh, okay, that's settings. Twitter? Yeah. And what's that? Hints? Oh dear, oh dear. What's that? That's a notebook, in case you forget what you're doing. So, I should have... okay, well let's just knock over the shelf. The sound was massively
Maybe
out of
I'd
sync
been a
there.
little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
I think I'll get my items once I escape. So I do remember how to do this.
I wasn't touching that spider goo.
Okay, animation, I quite like the face. That's pretty good. It's the original voices, that's what I was saying earlier. They haven't got new voice actors, which is good, because they are brilliant. Anyway, let's escape. Right, here we go. I'm free!
With one
So now-
mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
So do I now have access to my inventory? Or do I not have any inventory yet? That could be the problem. I can pick up that rope.
The
by
rope
the
was
way.
shredded and no possible
Oh,
use to
no,
me.
I can't pick up the rope. Oh, what's this? Drawer. Can look in the drawer. Okay. What's in the drawer?
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Small pot. Alright, I guess I've taken that. So now have I got that in my... Ah! Oh, I've got a Ah, okay, that's not how it was before. Before, when you hovered over these black bars, that was your inventory. So they're a bit pointless now. Oh well. So, I believe we also need to look in this top bit and find some
Inside,
tequila.
I found a bottle of tequila.
And I think...
Normally, I didn't drink strong
You can drink
spirits,
it.
but today was far from normal.
It's true. It's interesting how I'm just sort of swanning about and there's a fire.
Disgusting.
Oop. Oh dear.
Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Ugh. Is that the worm? Oh yeah.
There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Don't know why I picked that up, but fine. So what else can we look at? Oh, this painting, apparently. Oops. Oh, okay. Oh, that must be...
Nice couple.
That must be the real professor. Okay. What else have we got? So you just click on the floor and he walks about. Well, I guess the dart and the handbag are fairly obvious things. So let's pick up the dart if we can. Then we'll deal with the fire.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Well, it should have done. So look at the bag.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the
Blimey.
front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away.
Yeah, so this sort of follows on from the first game.
Well, they could be useful.
Which you don't really need to know about, to be honest, except that George has been away for a while. So we've done this side of the room. What we got over here? A box.
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been
I
inside it.
don't like spiders, apparently. Right, what else have we got? Cupboard. Let's have a look in the cupboard. Bit close to the old fire there.
The cabinet was locked.
So what have I... How do I open that? Ooh, lovely. Dart. Ah, he dragged. Okay, so dart on the cabinet. I'm trying to pick the lock here. Oh, bloody hell. It exploded. The cabinets do that.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
What's this? Cylinder. Very close to the old fire there, Georgie.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
So I need something to wrap it in. Which I guess is where these come in.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the
Smiley
hot
face
cylinder.
there. What's his? I can't remember his surname. George something. Why do I want this cylinder? What is it? Can I inspect it?
It was a small metal cylinder with a valve at one end.
Right, fair enough. What else have we got over here? Books? Nothing. Ah, siphon. I don't know what a siphon is.